Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to share with you quickly my current planner setup and my deluxe cover, and pretty much in there I have my personal planner, which is Squad Goals, and then my business planner, which is Glam Girl. And I am so gonna miss Glam Girl, like all of us, like who else? And we know like everybody else thought Socialite was going to basically be like Glam Girl 2, Glam Girl's baby sister, and oh well. But I'm keeping hope alive that maybe Happy Planner has heard our cry and will come out with another Glam Girl at some point in the future. But anywho, but anyway, so I'm going to share with you my setup in this planner, because once the new fall planners come out, I'll probably end up scrapping kind of the setup and just starting over again. And so yeah, I just want to share with you what I have inside this planner and how I've been using it for the past couple of months. And also my planner selections thus far for the fall release are Beauty and Faith, which is the horizontal faith planner, Girl Gang, and then the Mom Life planner with the black and white striped cover. So that's what I'm thinking so far, but everything could change once I see it in person, so you know how that is. But let me know in the comments what your planners that you're thinking about purchasing for the upcoming release are. And so I'm going to flip to an overhead view so that you can get a better look at everything inside my planner. And before that, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Okay, so here we are inside my planner, and so the first thing you'll just see, I have a little decor here on the side panel, and I pretty much just have the exact same things I've always had over here. I think I might have added this paper clip, and that's it. Like the pocket card and everything else that I have over here is the same thing I've always had in here since I set up the planner. A lot of times I will switch out my pocket cards and things based on the month or season, but it's pretty much been, I guess, summertime since I've had this planner, spring or summer, so I've just kept the same thing. But I might update this maybe next week for fall. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And this is something that I've added probably in the last couple of months, this pen pouch. And so I just have a few of my paper mates in there that I love using. And the reason I ended up adding a pencil pouch or the pen pouch was because for some reason, if you notice, like I'm missing the pen loop that's supposed to be back here, and for some reason when it shipped, it was missing the pen loop, and so I didn't feel like shipping it back and going through all that. So I just added a pen pouch. But I actually love this because, you know, you have the option of having multiple pens in here. You can add some washi, paper clips, like, you know, just whatever you want to have in here instead of just having, you know, the one pen. So that's it for the front, and then we're going to go ahead and open inside. And so as you can see, I have like a few dividers back here, and I chose to just keep them unlabeled because I don't know, I'm weird like that, I guess. I like to just see the clear over the top and not have the wording and all that. So yeah, so my first divider that I have in here is just going to the current week. And so here's the weekend here, and then I use the fall Squad Girls. Oops, hold on, I dropped something. I use the Squad Girls, the fall stickers for the first time, and didn't it turn out so cute? I love how the spread turned out. And even though the color scheme is looking fall, like it's not feeling fall here at all. In North Carolina, it's still very much summer weather. We're still like in mid 80s most of the week, so it's still pretty hot here. But I wanted to use the fall stickers anyway, and I love how that turned out. So going to my second divider here, I have one of the cute bookmarks, Be the Girl Who Decided to Go For It. I love that. But here I have basically like my weekly meal planning, And sometimes I try to do meal planning, and sometimes I don't. It honestly just depends on how the week is for me. But I have been trying a little more to kind of be more intentional, I guess, about meal planning and that type of thing. And so this is like from, if I'm not mistaken, this is from the old home extension pack, I believe. And I only have a few sheets of these left. And as you can see, I don't usually use the grocery list. I just use regular notes paper, but maybe I should use this because I do like how it's divided. But I think I tend to have more items to purchase in each section than how many lines you're given. So I have that, and then right behind that I have these daily schedule half sheets. And so when I run out of the weekly meal planner sheets, I plan to just use these for meal planning. And so after that, I kind of just have some sticky notes. These sticky notes, I think these are from like a back to school accessories pack that I got. And then these are some trendsetter sticky notes. And so right after that, I have some trendsetter sheets. And y'all, I found or discovered, for me anyway, the perfect use for the trendsetter sheets, because I did try to use this for like weekly planning, and I don't know if it was just that it's so different or what, but like I just couldn't stick with using this regularly for like weekly planning. But the perfect use for these for me, like I said, and it might be for you too, is for pre-planning. So give it a try. Like if you haven't, if you still have these sheets laying around and haven't found anything to use them for, try it for pre-planning. So you can see, like I just wrote the days of the week and then just kind of filled in like certain things I needed to add for those days. And I found that that's the perfect use for the trendsetter sheets for me anyway. And then after that, I have some like a notes tab, and I just pulled this from Trendsetter too, and I love this. Stay magical, so pretty. And so on this sheet this next section that I've kind of allotted for the notes is just different items I need to purchase or things I need to pay for, especially like with the kids coming up, like swim lessons and different activities that they're being involved in. And so that's what I've got listed here. And then I also have like some business expenses too there. And then here is kind of where I've just been writing my grocery list. And then sometimes I'll write my grocery list in here, and then sometimes I'll write it in the mini happy notes. So it, like I said, just depends on the week. Sometimes I want to write it here. Sometimes I want to do in the mini notes because, I can bring my mini notes with me. So actually, I think most of the time I do tend to write it in the mini notes. Okay, and for the next section, basically this is like I guess a home decor wish list almost. So it's just different things basically I need to buy around the home, or different things I want to update around the home. And I have it kind of sectioned off per room. And so that's what I have there. And then for this last section, it's just some trendsetter line notes. So that's what that is. And after that, I do have a folder back here. And this is from the student accessory pack. I think I got this from Michael's that came out this summer, or like the back to school accessory pack. And so this is this paper clip also came in the pack, and then those mini sticky notes I showed you earlier. And then I just have some more note paper back here, and then I've got like some YouTube video ideas there. Okay, so that brings us to the second section of my planner, and this is basically my business portion of the planner. And so I've got the Glam Girl, the back cover actually. And the reason I ended up using the back cover is because I think it just gave it a more cohesive look going from Squad Goals to Glam Girl. So I decided to use the back of the cover, and I just love those lips anyway. And so the first section, I don't have many sections back here, and in fact I only have 2 months at a time, because as you can see, like I can barely close the cover. And so like I just got a lot going on in this planner. So back here, the first section, that it goes to is just the current week, of course. And then after that, I've just got some note paper for writing different notes. And this is just some notes from like a online webinar that I watched recently. And then I've got like some half sheets, Glam Girl sticky notes. And then I've got some hourly sheets back here from the hourly extension pack. And I love the hourly sheets. I've been using these recently just for super busy days and have really been loving using these. So back here was a week that I kind of had a lot going on and decided to go with using the half sheets. So yeah, that's kind of just to give you an idea for how you can decorate the half sheets and then still have the functional white space there. So that's just an example of that. And so after the half sheets, I just have a folder, more half sheets, expense tracker. Sometimes I use this, sometimes I don't. I just want it to be where I can grab it if I can. Or if I want to use it, I want it to be where I can just go ahead and grab it. And then I've got the mini project goal sheet. And so yeah, for the business portion of my planner, I don't have a whole lot back here because I also do digital planning. So like for example, with my photography clients, I have a client management system that I use that's all online and digital. And then I mostly track my expenses digitally or online as well. So yeah, pretty much like my client workflows, expenses, and even my I guess my monthly calendar, so to speak, all that is digital. But I do like to also incorporate paper planning. So basically my business planning is both paper and digital. So yeah, and just as far as tips for setting up your planner, basically just use the things or incorporate sections and the things that you use the most. So like with me, for my different divider sections, those are things that I was finding that I'm listing a lot or writing on a regular basis outside of my weekly plans. So that's pretty much like how I chose the sections to go on my planner. And then even as far as like your the accessory kits and lined paper and things like that, use the things that you're grabbing all the time. So incorporate those things into your planner, because for me, I find that I use my planner more and I'm more productive with using my planner when everything that I need on a regular and daily basis is like right there, and I don't have to go grab things out of the extension packs or from somewhere else. When everything's just right where I can easily access it, that's when I use my planner the most, and I use it the most efficiently, and I'm just more productive with my planning in general. So yeah, and then sometimes I use my planner differently. Like sometimes instead of splitting the personal and business, I'll write the personal and business together. Like it just depends on the week. It's your planner. Use it however you want. If you want to use it one way this week and use it a different way next week, then do that, So that's just my tips that I have for setting up your personal planner. And I can't wait for the fall lineup and to just, see how I'll set up my planner then. But it'll probably be similar as far as the different sections that I add, or I may come up with something different. So we'll just see when that time comes. I hope that you all enjoyed this video and that you have a beautiful, blessed, and well-planned week. And I'll see you in the next one.